Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch, and I'm doing this video off my phone today, guys, so forgive me for that. I'm on the run. As usual, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I came about some pretty cool news and I wanted to keep you guys up to date on some stuff. That's why I'm doing this video this morning. I'm going to talk about Nio. I'm going to talk about what Tesla is doing to almost copy Nio, which is pretty awesome. And I want to talk about what's going on with Apple in China and why I think it's going to continue to affect us in a negative way, but I wouldn't be worried about it. I think everything will eventually iron itself out, but we must talk about these things even if it's negative. And I'm going to talk about what's going on with ChargePoint and the banking industry for the marijuana industry. So let's start with Nio. Nio is trading at $10.08. The 52-week high is $22.74. The 52-week low is $7. So let's talk about Nio, the good stuff. Let's start with the good stuff. So Nio has been ranked 8th as the most valuable private firm, EV firm in China. So I want you guys to understand this. And this news came out yesterday on CN EV Post. They rank 8. And remember, guys, Nio is still in the infancy, right? It's a baby company. So to get such a ranking is a pretty big deal. And still, like I said, a lot of people still don't understand how much Nio has grown in the short space of time and how much we're going to continue to grow. People, again, only focus on the share price. So Nio is valued at 110 billion RMB. That's no small feat, guys. I also wanted to talk about Tesla. So Tesla is now taking a little bit out of our playbook by just inking a deal to install 20,000 universal wall connectors at 2,000 Hilton hotels in the US and Canada. And remember in my last video, guys, I spoke about Nio inking a deal with the largest sports venues in China to implement their battery swapping and their charging stations. That was, as I explained, a huge deal that went under the radar that a lot of people weren't talking about. I also wanted to tell you guys to be aware of the Apple ban in China, where the iPhones will no longer be used by government-backed agencies as well as state companies. Remember, China accounts for 1/5 of all sales for Apple in China. So this is going to take, and that's why Apple has dropped, in case some of you guys got shares in Apple and didn't know why it dropped. So it also goes to show you, like a lot of people are saying that Nio needs to come to America in order to skyrocket, but it shows you how big the Chinese market is. And I also wanted to talk about the banking bill for the marijuana industry. It's being pushed now. Within the next 6 weeks, they want to try to push the bill for voting. And if that takes place, I don't know how many of you guys got shares in the marijuana industry. I do. I have a lot of shares in Aurora Cannabis and a small penny stock. It's called American Green. But I truly believe the big players are the ones who will really survive. So like Canopy Growth, Tilray, those are the ones that I believe will survive, even if they do another reverse split. But if they push this banking bill in 6 weeks like they're planning to, I think it will give the stocks a nice lift, a very nice lift. I don't know how high, but we should see some gains. And also I wanted to talk to you guys about ChargePoint. I have shares in ChargePoint, and for those who don't know who they are the leader in the charging field in Europe. They're also in America, and they reported bad earnings yesterday, which is not a surprise, right? The whole EV industry is growing rapidly, and as it continues to grow, we will see a reversal in this. We would see them probably making a lot of profit. So they tanked a lot yesterday down to like the $5 something range. In fact, it was like $4.96. and I was able to grab up a couple more shares. I wasn't able to buy a lot more. And Barron.com says it's time to buy because the US needs more EV charging. I want to go further to say that that's an understatement. I will say that we are desperately behind China here in the US, and we need to catch up to them. So as that happens and ChargePoint and these other charging stations continue to build out in a massive way, we will see a difference in the earnings report, right? So I like catching them now. People were buying ChargePoint in the $60 price range and higher. I'm buying them now. This is where I like to catch companies. I'm not saying that you guys should buy, but do your own due diligence and research, guys. This is an industry that is now growing. It's in the infancy. It's possible that they might do a reverse split if it continues to tank and go down. But if it does, then I'll buy more. I hope you guys found this video informational. If you do, guys, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing more videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. As usual, let's get rich or die trying, guys.